Honestly, you guys, some of us may need counseling even, after this whole pandemic thing has died down or has come to a complete end, because I really feel like it's really more, it fucks with your mental, because every day you're worried about, like, oh my god, if I go outside to the grocery store, I'm putting myself at risk to catch it. Or if I, just saying, ones who don't have access to masks or gloves or the protective gear to protect themselves from this virus, they feel like, oh my god, I'm definitely setting myself up for risk to be higher risk to get it. So yeah, you guys, I just want you guys to know that, like, God is a healer, God is a doer. He is real, and I feel like right now the reason why we're going through all of this is because we really do. We get caught up in our own lives, and we get caught up in ourselves, and we don't realize that we definitely need to be taking care of what's important, and that is, ourselves. But we do need to make sure that we give back and we give thanks to, the man above, or whatever, or whoever you believe in. And it's definitely very important for you guys to make sure that you slow down, because a lot of times, like I said, we get caught up in our own shit and we forget that we have to slow down, take a moment, to regroup. And I feel like this is definitely, he's sitting us down. He's definitely slowing us down right now. If you're not doing anything else, regroup, regroup mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, regroup all around as much as you guys can, so that when this is over and done with, or has, like I said, or if it's ceased or has calmed down, you can come out stronger, come out on top, or you can pop out bigger and better than ever. So if you are desiring certain things in your life, call on him, okay? Seek him. Because I feel like this is the reason why this is happening, because a lot of us have forgotten about that. We ask for so many other things, materialistic things for him to bless us with, and then he does, and then we just forget about him after we get those things. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we have to always be thankful and always call on him, even when we're going through, or even when things are bad. Call on him. Don't just call on your best friend. Don't call on your mom. Don't call on your cousin, or call on him. Because at the end of the day, he's really the only one who can fix and heal anything. All right, y'all. Enough of me preaching, or whatever you guys are going to call it. Let's get into the video. The reason why I came on here is to give you guys a quick story time about the time when my daughter came home and told me that a child one of her classmates asked her why she does not look like him. Y'all see my face? Yeah. Yeah, that's the face I made when she came home and told me that. SHIT. Okay? So, now, that is not the reaction that I gave when I approached the teacher in regards to what happened, and when I approached the school people. Okay, I did not come off with that attitude, but that is the attitude that I did want to come off with, because I felt like if you're attacking my child, you're attacking me, and you're coming for my child, you're coming for me, kid or no kid. I wanted to be the other Ashanti, but I didn't do that. Anyway, you guys, so yeah, so she came home from school one day, you guys. I'll make this quick, short, and sweet, and as much as possible. So she came home from school one day, and she got in the car, and she's like, "Mommy." So usually she always tries to like recap her day with me when I pick her up from school and we get in the car, because usually around pickup time it's like very crazy. A lot of different parents there, and it's like very loud and stuff. They're doing the end of the day announcements on the loudspeaker, so it's crazy. Everybody's trying to grab their kid and go. So she gets in the car and she starts telling me, "Yeah, Mom, this boy in my class, not gonna say no names, you guys, and he said to me, Markaya, why don't you look like me?" Right? Now, to some of you guys are going to come in the comments and be like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't have felt no way about that," or whatever. Or, he's just being a curious kid. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it starts at home. And however your child goes to school or goes out into the public behaving and acting or in society behaving, that is a representation of you. Okay? So that right there told me straight up that his parents don't teach him that there's other kids in this world or in society that will not look like him. Okay? And when he asked her, "Why don't you look like me?" he was meaning the skin color. Why is her skin color not like his? Why is her skin color browner? Why is her skin color, she has a melanin glow to her skin, and she doesn't look pale like him, white, okay? Because the little boy that asked her that was white. Yes, let's put it out there. I'm sorry, y'all, because thinking about it, it kind of raised my blood pressure up and makes me get back, to the way I was feeling that day. So then I said to her, I said, what? I said, what made him ask you that, Markaya? She said, I don't know. But he asked me that, whatever. And I said, and of course, she doesn't know. So she didn't have like a real quick response. So she had to think about it. Now she's thinking about it and questioning, why does she look like that? So that right there is now my daughter's having this self-conscious, but she never was self-conscious about herself. She loves herself. I tell her every day, I reassure her every day, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are enough. Okay? I don't give a damn what nobody tells you. You are enough. So when she told me that he asked her, why doesn't she look like him? I said to her, I said, well, you don't look like him, Arkaya, because God made everybody equally beautiful, equally different, and equally unique. Okay? That is why you do not look like him. And I said, end of the day, when you growing up, I'm not raising you to see color. I'm not raising you to see backgrounds or, poor, rich, middle class. You know what I'm saying? Because no, I'm not rich financially, but I'm rich in life. I'm rich because I have health, and I'm rich because here I am, and I'm still able to wake up every day and see my beautiful daughter, see her off to school when she was going to school. Now, granted, this has happened. This has taken place a couple months ago, you guys. But again, I wanted to come with the story time now about it because we have nothing but time. But yeah. So when she said it to me, I said to her, I said, you are beautiful, you are enough, and you are strong, you are smart, and God made each and every one of us equally different, equally unique. Okay, so no, you're not. Everybody's not going to look alike. I say even people that are our color. Some of them have freckles. Okay, some of them have they have moles or beauty marks. Okay, so everybody's not even the ones who do have our same skin complexion, Markaya, did not look like us. We have different shades to us, different melanins. Okay, because a lot of times, like, she'll ask me too. She'll be like, Mom, she's like, why are you so white and I'm so dark? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not white. But again, after that, then that's when all that come about, because she never would ask me that before. Now all of a sudden she's asking me, why do I look white and she looks dark? You know what I'm saying? So I kindly got on my phone. Yes, I did, y'all. And I emailed the teacher. I said, listen, this is Markaya's mother, and I'm writing you because my daughter came home with some disturbing news that one of the kids in her class asked her, why does she not look like him? Okay? Now, I didn't go rewording nothing, y'all. I said exactly what my daughter told me. Okay? I'm not one to reword or to like drag anything on or make it more exaggerated than it needs to be. No, I just repeated what my daughter said to me. I let her know that because I just wanted to, at that point, I wanted to get down to the bottom of it. I did not want to have anything lingering on. And I honestly, I was like, damn, should I even send her to school the next day? Because I felt like, what if he asks her something else? Or what if he calls her the N-word or anything like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what was going to come next following after that. And I get it. The teachers are definitely overwhelmed. They're underpaid and, they're overworked. I understand that. So that being a teacher is one of those jobs where you are underpaid and underworked. But shout out to all y'all teachers, all the teachers out there, all over the world. I thank you for your services. I thank you for teaching our children. Okay, because right now during this quarantine time, I have a new respect for you guys. All right, so I emailed the teacher and I let her know what Markaya had told me. I stated to her that I was very upset. I did let her know that I was very upset. I said, and the way I could come off, I'm not going to come off because it's not your fault, but I do want to make you aware and I do want something to be done about it. He needs to be talked to. And his parents need to be made aware, and his parents need to be notified of what he said to my child. Because if it was the other way around, and she was on the other foot, and my child said something to another child, it would be a big old issue, and I know it would. Come on, y'all. We've all been kids before. We've all been in school before, so we all know what time it is. And that the R word is still very much so alive and very much so practiced in a lot of areas and a lot of states in this country, okay? So let's not play naive and small-minded and narrow-minded. Let's not play games, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm very passionate about certain things. And this story time, I'm very passionate about. It's not funny. This is not a funny story time. This is a serious story time. And I'm just trying to make others aware. So please, 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 make your kids be aware, okay? Talk to your kids. Have conversations with your kids about these things. Because life is not a joke. Life is not all peaches and creams. It's not. In the day and age that we live in, we have a lot of crazy people out in this world. So anyway, you guys, So I emailed the teacher, let her know what was what, let her know how I felt, and I let her know that please contact me back as soon as possible, either via through email or call me on my personal phone number. There's an app called Remind Me app, or Remind, Remind. So that's the app that they use, and that's what they have been using for, like, if you want to get in contact with the teacher, and she'll write you back and forth, because she said that was the quickest way to get in contact with her. So I also wrote her on that app as well as emailing her. So I want to say I didn't hear no response I didn't hear no response from her that day that Markiah came home from school and told me. At this point, it was like the end of the day. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I heard back something from the guidance counselor. Shout out to you. I'm going to say her name, Miss Martinez. I ain't going to say her whole name, but Miss Martinez, because she definitely was on her ish, and she definitely called me, matter of fact, the very next day, and say, hey, this is Miss Martinez from, Markiah's school. I did hear about the email that you sent Markiah's teacher. Mind you, I hadn't even emailed no counselor, the school counselor, because I just felt like the teacher, being that you are the head honcho of your classroom, right? So that is basically the person who you want to speak to and who you want to get to is the teacher, right? I didn't think, like I said, to even contact no counselor. Now if I would have known that I would get a response quicker from the counselor than the teacher, that's why I would have went to in the first place. You feel me? So, but being that, like I said, now mind you, Markiah is my only child, okay? I only have one child. So this is still new to me, having a kid that go to school and basically putting her in the hands and the protection of other people besides myself and my family and her aunts is very new to me, and I'm still trying to adjust to that, you guys, okay? So everybody ain't gonna protect your child. Everybody ain't gonna love your child or care for your child how you care for your child and love your child. Let's also put that out there. Y'all know. So the counselor calls me and she's like, yeah, hello. I heard about the email that you sent to Markiah's teacher in regards to the situation that took place the day before, and I wanted to let you know, give you an update on that. And she let me know that once she heard what took place, her and also Mr. Lee, shout out to you, Mr. Lee, my daughter's assistant principal, they both were on their ish. I'm gonna put it out there, point blank period. They were on their shit. Okay. Mr. Lee had talked to the boy. Miss Martinez said she pulled him out of the classroom, and I think she talked to him first, and then Mr. Lee talked to him as well, and then also Miss Martinez talked to him and my daughter as well. And she said she asked him, you do know that was offensive and that was not okay what you asked, what you asked Markiah. And she let her know that there's plenty of other kids that do not look like you. So basically he was like, I guess she said that he said he was sorry or whatever. And she said that, she basically thanked me for the way I handled it and the way I reacted to the situation. Because like I said, I could have went from 0 to 1,000,000 or to 100 real motherfucking quick, but I didn't, y'all. Okay, because why? This, like I said, I was trying to be very professional, number one, and I knew that if I would have came off that way, I didn't want to embarrass my child, and I didn't want her to have that image of, oh my God, if something goes wrong in the school, Markiah's mother's gonna come here and act ghetto. So I didn't want that image for my child. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants that image for their kid. I mean, I know I don't. So I said, let me handle it the right way, or what I felt was the right way. And I felt like that was the right way. And she said, thank you so much for handling it in an adult way. Contacting the teacher. You emailed her and you wrote her on the Remind app. And she sent it over to us. So basically, I felt like the teacher basically handed the problem off to the principal. Because like I said, she had other things to worry about. And to her, it probably wasn't a big fucking deal. But it was a big fucking deal to me. Period. So she said she talked to him. He said he was sorry. And she said that, Mr. Lee felt it was necessary to even incorporate these things into the assemblies with the kids. And I just felt like that was so amazing that they took this situation and turned it into a positive, like a negative into a positive type of thing. Yeah, because it definitely could have went left real quick and stayed that way. And she said that they also notified his parents to let him know what was what and what he had did and what he had said, and the precautions that they had and the steps and precautions that they had taken from there. So you guys, that is the story time today. But I say this to say that I'm gonna go ahead in this video because I don't want to be before you guys long. I don't want to hold you up anymore. But I definitely want to give you guys a story time about that, just to make all parents aware. Okay, I don't care what color, what race, what ethnicity, what background you are, what working class you are. Okay, if you're watching this video, if you clicked on this video, watch the whole video, okay? You're going to learn something from this video. And I mean that. I'm not on here to say bullshit to you guys or to make it look, dress it up and make it look pretty. No, I'm giving you the real, the raw, and the uncut. Okay? So basically she said that, you know, they are going to incorporate that into assemblies down the line for all grades. Okay? In regards to this issue, because they want to make all the kids aware that there's going to be a lot of people you're going to come in contact with or have encounters with or be acquaintance with or be friends with that don't look like you. That does not mean that it is okay to ask them why you don't look like them or to say offensive things. Because like I said, he could have said other things besides that. You know what I'm saying? And my child is very more so like the child where she won't say, you know, she won't tell the full story, or she'll say parts that, you know, won't piss me off or make me angry, because she knows that I'm very overprotective of her. And she know when it comes to Markaya, you can say anything about me all day long, but she know I will go to bat for her. And that's for any of my babies, my nieces or nephews. But when it comes to Markaya, because that's a child that I carried for 9 months, and I'll be damned if anybody else feel who didn't do any of those things, okay, and labored her into this world is going to talk to her any kind of way or talk down to her to make her feel less than what she really is. Like I told her, God made us all equally different and unique for a reason. You look how you look for a reason. But don't ever feel like that you shouldn't look the way you look, or you should look different or want to look different. And that's what I'm saying. Society really has painted this picture, and media too. You know, the TV, social media has painted these pictures for us to believe that we have to look this way, a certain way, to be accepted. That's not okay. So I say that to say this, you guys. Please teach your kids that there are different colors, different shapes, different sizes of people in the world, okay? We are all uniquely beautiful, okay? And we all matter. We are all smart, and we are all important, you guys, okay? So teach your kids, because it really does start at home, you guys. If you're not allowing your kids to be to have a broader horizon, to be around other people, or have a variety of people around them, or to have seen a variety of people, and not just their kind, please open up that door for them. Please start now while they're young, because you don't want to raise a kid that is very insensitive or the R word, okay? You don't want to raise that kind of person to grow up in the society. You don't want that, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, watching this video. If you clicked on this video, thank you guys so much for taking a chance on me. And hopefully after this video or after my other videos, you have felt the need, or you feel that you want to subscribe to the channel. All right? Once again, it's no pressure, but if you are watching this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, y'all. It's free. Hit the subscribe button, and once you've done that, go ahead and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified when I post a video on this channel. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. Be safe out here. Make sure you guys are wearing your gloves, your mask, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.